Good morning students. Hope all of you are doing well. In my last video, already I discussed about what is light, what is reflection, what is the characteristic of plane mirror and where we will use the plane mirror. Okay, so those things already I have discussed in my last video. So today I will discuss what is the speed of light. So students, you know that whenever I discuss in the lower class, means in class 6 you already learned, or class 5 also. So what is the light and what's the speed of light? So the speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and that is its maximum in vacuum. But when it passes through any transparent medium, so that time that the speed of the light is slows down. So what is the exact value of it? So that things today I will discuss you. And what is the color of an object, what is the primary color, what is the secondary color, and that when the light is white light is passed through in a prism, then it is the white light is constituted by which colors of colors. So that things today I will discuss you. Okay, so let's see. So speed of light. So students, you know that the light is a form of energy that in the presence of light the others objects become visible, but light itself is not visible. Okay, so that ray of light is always travel in a straight line or straight path. That's why that property of the light is called rectilinear propagation of light. So unlike sound, light does not need a material medium to travel. So the light can travel through vacuum, and the speed of light is around 3 lakh kilometer per second. And if you convert this kilometer to meter, so then it will, the value means the speed of the light will be 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second in vacuum. And as I told you that the speed of light in vacuum is the maximum, that 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, the value is maximum in vacuum. But when the speed of light in air is also taken in the same value for practical purposes. So when the light is passed through air, that time also we have taken this value only, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second for practical purposes. But in other medium the speed of light gets reduced. The speed of light in some other media are given here. So you see here that this is the medium, and that according to their medium what is the speed of light. So you check one thing. So already you know in vacuum the speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. But you see that water medium, when the light is passed through it, the speed of light, actually the speed is reduced. And what is the value is is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And through alcohol medium it is 2.20 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And through kerosene it is 2.17 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And through glass it is 1.8 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So this is the speed of light in some other medium. Okay, so students, so what is that? What do you learn from this paragraph? So light rays always travel in a straight line, and unlike sound, the light does not need any material medium to travel. And light can travel through a vacuum, and the speed of the light in vacuum is maximum. What is the value? It is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and it is maximum speed of light in vacuum. And in a transparent medium, so when you consider any transparent medium like the water, glass, so etc., so that time the light slows down. The speed of light in water is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and in glass it is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And thus the light speeds up while passing from water or glass to air, but it slows down while passing from air to water or glass. Okay, so these are the speed of light in different mediums. So whenever we consider about when the light is passed through a air medium, so that time also what is the speed of light in vacuum, that speed only we will take for practical purpose. and what is the value is it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, so now is the important things is that what is the color of an object. So we know now that we see objects due to the reflection of light falling on them. So without reflection of light we cannot see anything, because when the light falls on any object, so after reflection of light we can see that object what it is. Okay, if the light will not reflect, then we cannot see that things. Okay, so does this mean that the phenomena of reflection of light is responsible for the color of the objects seen by us? So what is the reflection of light? That actually that phenomena is responsible for the color of the object. So after reflection, what color goes to your eye, so only that color things we see. So let us study and we can say that okay, that color is red, or that color is blue, or that color is green. So actually that after reflection of light, the what color goes or reach to your eye, so that color we only see. And let us study primary and secondary colors before we find out the answer of this question. So how that does the meaning that the phenomena of reflection of light is responsible for the color of the object. So that answer we will get after you learn this information, then we will get what is the answer of this question. So what is the primary color? So primary colors, there are a large number of colors in nature. So all these colors are obtained by mixing 2 or 3 colors in a definite proportion. Okay, so means that how much quantity when we use and mix it, and that what color will appear. Okay, so when the lights of red, green and blue color are mixed, white light is produced. So when you mix the lights of red, green and blue, then after mixing the white light is produced. So the colors red, green and blue are called primary colors. Okay, so that's why the red, green and blue we call that color is the primary colors. So these colors are called primary colors because they cannot be made by mixing other colors. So if you want to make a red color or green color or blue color, there have no color that after mixing we will get that 3 colors. So those are the primary colors because they cannot be made by mixing other color. You can make yellow, you can make white, but we cannot make red, green and blue because these are the primary colors and they cannot be made by mixing other colors. Okay, so if white light from the sun is seen through a glass prism, so that things I will discuss, but I want to say something that how the colors are mixing and that white light is produced. So that things you clearly understand when I will discuss that prism. Okay, so when the white light is from the sun and is seen through the glass prism, so after splitting what into the constituent of colors and what is the rainbow type patterns we will see. So that things I will discuss this later. Okay, so now you see that what is the formation of secondary colors by color addition. Okay, so when two primary colors are mixed, so what are the primary colors? So red, green and blue, those are the primary colors. And when any 2 primary colors are mixed in equal proportion, so means equally you have to take that amount and the proportions, and new colors are produced. The colors produced by mixing any 2 primary colors are called secondary or composite colors. Okay, so any 2 primary colors, when you mix it and you produce another color, so that time with that new colors whatever is produced, so that color we can say it is a secondary color, or you can say it is a composite colors. So yellow, cyan and magenta are the 3 secondary colors. So if I ask you which are the secondary colors, so the answer will be the yellow, cyan and magenta are 3 secondary colors. and these colors are produced by mixing the following primary colors. So how it is? So as we know already, the red, green and blue, those three are the primary colors. So if you take the red and green and equal proportion, then you will get yellow. Okay, or if you take that blue and green, then after mixing you will get cyan, and red and blue after mixing you will get magenta. So these three colors are will produce by mixing any two of the primary colors. See, the any two of the primary colors. So that's why these three colors are called secondary or composite colors. Okay, so now what is complementary colors? So a pair of colors which on mixing produce white color are called complementary colors. For example, when because in magenta we get red and blue, then after mixing red and blue we get magenta. So you see one thing here, one primary color is missing. So that what's the color is it? If the red, blue and green are the primary colors, so if red and blue after mixing you will get magenta color. So what primary color is missing here? So that is green. So already we learned in the definition of primary colors, so that actually the white color produced and that white light is produced so when the lights of red, green and blue color are mixed. So if you take magenta and then mix with the green, so that white color will produce. So the pair of colors which on mixing produce white color are called complementary colors. For example, green plus magenta equals to white. So green and magenta colors are complementary to each other. Okay, so here we can say that green and magenta, both two colors are complementary to each other. Okay, because with one of that color is missing, we cannot get white color. Okay, so green and magenta colors are complementary colors to each other. Similarly, blue plus yellow equals to white. So you see one thing, when the red is mixed with green, then we will get yellow. So only the primary colors is mixing is yellow is blue. So if you take yellow colors and then you mix blue, then you will get white color, because already we learned white light is produced when the lights of red, green and blue colors are mixed. Now you check that number third. So red plus cyan equals to white. So here also that you see here that the blue plus green equals to cyan. So if you mix with red, then we will get white color. And here also you see the three primary colors in mixing and then mixed, and the white light is produced. Okay, so here also we can say that red and cyan are complementary to each other, or here we can say blue and yellow are complementary to each other. Okay, so now hope you understand what is the complementary colors, what is the secondary colors, what is the primary colors, and what is the primary color. So red, green, blue are called primary colors because they cannot be made by mixing any other colors. But yellow, cyan and magenta are secondary colors because this color produced by mixing any two of primary colors. So that's why they are called secondary colors. Okay, so let's see. So see here student, color of an object based on reflection and absorption. So actually what color it reaches to your eyes, so that color we can say okay, that object has that color. Okay, so actually that things is based on the reflection and absorption. Means when the colors is fall on an object, and suppose that object is observe some color, so only the left color that color is reached to your eyes. So we can say that object color is that. So actually that color of an object is based on reflection and also absorption. The color of an object depends upon the color of the light reflected by it, and the color of the reflected light depends upon the color of the light falling on the object. So there will be two cases. The first of all, the when white light falls on the object, what you will see. So when white light falls on a non-luminous opaque object, the following situations can be possible. Okay, so the first one is when all the colors of the white light are reflected back by the object. So you see here, so when white light, so white light is a constitute of many colors. You know that, because that you know when that that's why I told you that when you see here that a composition of light here, actually that when you when the white light from the sun is seen through a glass prism, then after splitting that into its constituent colors and a rainbow type pattern is seen. So the prominent colors of white lights are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So actually it is Vibgyor. Okay, so this order of 7 colors, after when it go through the prism, so after splitting you will see that these 7 colors, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So these 7 colors you can see. This band of the 7 colors is called a spectrum. So when the all the colors of the white light, so all the colors you see here, that here also the seven rays are here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so actually that one color is indigo violet, one color is indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and at the end you see the red one. This side is red, so this side the first one is violet. It starts from this side violet to red. So when the white light falls on a non-luminous opaque object, the following situation can be possible. So when all the colors of the white light are reflected back by the object, so in such situation the object appears white, because that, see that if that object appears white because all the colors recombine to give white light. Okay, because after if that see this if that object appears white, so means that white light when it falls on that surface, the after reflection the white light only reflected. So actually that you see the after reflection the all the 7 colors are reflected. Okay, because the see the surface is white. But when all the colors of the white light are absorbed by the object, so if we know that the black color actually they absorb all the colors. Okay, so then if the white light is falls on a black, appears the object appears black, so in such situation, because no color of the white light is reflected back by the object, because we know that the black color is absorb all the lights. Okay, next, when all the colors except one are absorbed by the object, so you see that in such situation the object appears to have the color of the reflected light. For example, a red rose in sunlight appears red because it reflects red light and absorbs all other colors present in the white light. So that actually from the sun actually the light is come as a white light. So we know that white light constituted by 7 colors, prominent colors. So there are violet also, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So but when you see that red rose in sunlight, so that red rose actually absorb all other colors, only that represent or present only that one color, that is red. So that's why we see that rose color is red, because the others all colors are absorbed by other colors present in the white light. Okay, so when colored light falls on the object, the color of an object also depends upon the color of the light falling on it. So let us discuss the various situations when a white color object is seen in a colored light. Okay, when a colored light falls on a white object, okay, suppose the white color light is falls on a white object, so it does not absorb any light and the light is reflected back. So you see here if you consider that is a color, you take any color of the light. Here I have 7 color, but you take any, pick up any color. So that color, if it falls on a white, because you see this, the surface of the white object is white. So if that any color of this light is falls on this white object, so it does not absorb anything, because you see after reflector what is the color is as a incident rays falls on it, only that color of light will be reflected back. Okay, so the example is given here. Therefore a white object seen in the color light appears to have the color of the color light. For example, a white rose appears red in red light, okay, and the blue in blue light. Okay, so the next point is the when a color object is seen in the same color light. When a color object is seen in the same color light, it appears to be of the same color as the same color is reflected by it. So a red rose in red light appears red. Okay, so mean if the red rose, you fall the red light on it, so what you will see? Red only, appears red only. So when a color object is seen in a different color light, so when a color light falls on a different color object, the object appears black because no light is reflected from it. For example, a red rose when you see in blue light appears, it shows, means after appears to your eyes, it shows black. Okay, so that is the how that color of an object is based on the reflection and absorption. So you see in those examples how that is reflected back, and how that light, the other light is absorbed the other light. So those things actually here discussed, so you read properly. And next, and one thing I forgot to tell you, so you see that, did you know? So one thing I want to tell you about is a color TV or computer screen has an array of tiny spots. Each spot is composed of 3 phosphor dots corresponding to the primary colors. So what is the primary colors? Red, green and blue, and the colors seen on the screen are due to the combination of these primary colors. Okay, now you understand what is this. So this question is very important. Okay, and this is also the, it should be one thing, see here that the one of the activities is here, so you please try it, and you can easily understand how that after any 2 of the primary colors, after mixing you will get any secondary color. Okay, so you please try this, do this activity at your home and you check. Okay, then you will better understand. Next, okay, so in color subtraction, so these things is very important. Okay, and you see your exercise have some question based on this. So student, already I have discussed what is the primary colors. So primary colors are red, green and blue. These 3 colors are primary colors. So we know that white light consists of 3 primary colors, red, green and blue. So if white light is allowed to pass through a cloth and it absorbs red and blue, then green color will be reflected from it. Yes or no? So therefore the cloth will appear green. So this shows that process of color subtraction. Okay, so if you think like this way, suppose that if the white light is allowed to pass through a cloth, so white light, you write down here, I'm writing a capital W, so it shows actually the white light. So if the white light is allowed to pass through a cloth and it absorbs red and blue, so suppose it absorbs red and blue, so means we have to subtract red and blue from white. Okay, so as we know already that white light is consist of 3 primary colors. What is this? Red, green and blue, and we already mentioned it absorbs red and blue. So red and blue is absorbed. So what color will be left? So the green color will be left, so that the cloth will appear green. So this actually shows the process. Actually the process is called, actually it is a color subtraction. So like that way, if you consider the another piece of cloth and that absorb only green, suppose you take another cloth and then that white light is allowed to pass through it, so you write down the W, and and here actually mentioned is only green color is absorbed, so you write down green is absorbed. So at how to solve this problem? So use the white color is consist of three primary colors: red, blue and green. Okay, and the green color is absorbed, so minus green. So what color will be red? Left red and blue, right? So this color will be red. So you, and already we will learn from the secondary color. So when you read the secondary color, so you see that so combination of or mixing the color of red and blue, so what color will be appear? Magenta. So you just simply you write down capital M, so we can understand the color whatever you will appear on the cloth will appear magenta. Okay, so this process is called actually the process of color subtraction. Okay, see here in this question, for example, a shirt is made of a material that is capable of absorbing green light. So when the white light falls on this shirt, so that shirt is capable of absorbing green light. So white light is passed through it, so white minus green. So white light is consist of three primary colors: red, blue and green. But in mention in your question that is capable of absorbing green color, so minus green. So green will be cancelled out. So what color will be left? Red and blue. So we already learned these two primary colors. After mixing, what secondary color will be appear? Magenta. Like that way, if you think, if the count light falls on it, so this color is consisting by two primary colors, blue and green, and it is that cloth has is capable of absorbing green color. So minus green. So minus green here. So green is cancelled out. So what color will be appear on the shirt? So the shirt appear blue color. Okay, so the shirt will appear blue color. Okay, so like this way you think about, and this type of question you please solve. So you see here some question is already given in your exercise. You please you try to solve it, or otherwise next day I will explain how to do. But hope I understand. Hope you understand what is I'm saying. So you see here that how the three color is false on it, and also is mentioned that the absorb blue color. So what color will be appeared? Okay, or see that the color of the appearance of each surface. Okay, so you please solve this type of problem, and this type of problem is very important. Okay, so and next day I will discuss the remaining part. So already I have told that what is the composition of white light. So white light consists of 7 colors, so and it splits into its 7 constituent colors when allowed to pass through a prism. Okay, so as I told you that when the white light is passed through a prism, so it after splitting we can see that that what is the constitute of colors, 7 colors. So that is if you fixed a screen, so that on the screen you will see that separately you can understand the 7 colors. The order of the 7 colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So simply it is called VIBGYOR. So V for violet, I for indigo, B for blue, G for green, Y for yellow, O for orange and R for red. So this band of the 7 colors is called a spectrum. So the band of the 7 colors is called a spectrum, and in a spectrum the colors are seen in the reverse order. That is red is at the top and violet is at the bottom. So see here how it is looks like. So or you can see here only. So you see that red is at the top and violet is at the bottom. Okay, in spectrum the colors are seen in the reverse order. Okay, in reverse way. The actually whenever you read it, so it start VIBGYOR start from violet, and at the last one is red. But when you see on the screen, so that time you will see in the reverse order. So means at the top you see the red and the bottom you see the violet. Okay. So next is the formation of a rainbow. So the most fascinating example of splitting of white light to form a spectrum in nature is the rainbow. So you know that in rainy seasons actually that we can see this one, because when the rain falls in the raindrops is falls on a leaf. So when the sunlight, so we know that the sunlight is a white light, and that is the splitting of white light. We can see that the seven colors. So when that after see that just after a rainfall, a large number of water droplets remain suspended in the air, and these water droplets acts like a tiny prism. So when the white light is passed through a prism, that the white light is split, and we can see that 7 colors. But when in the rainfall season, there are large number of water droplets, and that remains suspended in the air, and that droplets actually behave like a tiny prism. And when the sunlight is passing, so because we know that the sunlight is a white source of light, so that when the sunlight is passes through these droplets, the white light splits into the 7 constituent colors, and with a large number of water droplets contributing to this phenomena, we get to see a huge continuous band of 7 colors displayed in the sky and in the form of a rainbow. So that type of things we can see in the rainy seasons, or just after a rainfall you can see it is a. And so hope student you understood. So you please read properly, and you try to solve this question whatever I am providing you in a response sheet. You please do. And thank you students. If you have any doubt or anything, please ask me in the live class. Okay. Hope students you understood. Okay, thank you, take care, have a good day, bye.